Hey there YouTube, I'm Yukitsu, this is the Yukitsu Times. Welcome to my channel, welcome back to Don't Starve as we continue off our little playthrough to look for a giant. It's going to be still quite a ways away before we actually find one, but you know, we get closer and closer the more we play, so we might as well keep going. Alright, so we want to avoid those guys. But yeah, we're in a bit of a pinch here in that we don't really have the food resources that I want to have at this point in the game, but we're not ridiculously screwed either, so I'm not really going to panic or anything like that. We're just going to do the best we can to get ourselves prepped fully and readily for summer, and that should be about the gist of it. We'll probably also have to go and rebuild our... I did already build my AC Fling-O-Matic, what am I talking about? Someone pointed out that I forgot to turn it on last time when we were doing that thing with the fortress there, so maybe it does work, I don't really know. All I know is that it's just like that IT problem. It's like, do you remember to hit the on switch? Oh well. Irony of ironies, though. I think I was actually talking about that episode. Anyway, yeah, we're continuing along and getting rained on. Fortunately, we haven't really had a frog rain this spring yet, so hopefully that'll continue off. It's only about 5 more days in this season, so that should be okay. What we're going to do now is just continue looking for beefalo or qualiphant tracks, really. Find whatever we can for food and see if we can't get fully ready. But if it looks like we're going to have to improvise a little bit as well, I'm also going to start making some gunpowder as a backup for the things that I've got going on. So hopefully that will get us in a good position for the rest of whatever. Let's go. Well, we don't need to turn that on right now since it's not like it would do anything. Alright. I mean, it is, after all, raining, so... Alright. And nothing that we really need to put in here, I guess. Let's just put these in there. Actually, no, the charcoal we needed. Charcoal we did need, so... Oh, did we only have that too? No, Chester has the other stuff. There we go. Alright. We'll need science and drying rack. There we go. Now, I think I can only build one with the charcoal we have. Let's see. No, I've got enough. Okay, so just need more rope. Of course, we haven't actually got any meat to dry on the drying racks, but that's fine. Okay. Well, now that we've got that set up, what do we need here? A little bit of fuel would be nice. That would be sort of, not exactly high priority, though, so we'll go get our gunpowder. I want to actually check something here. Buzzards. What I would like, since I can't seem to find any koalaphants that are just like conveniently lazing around me, is a tall bird nest. Those are a really good way to get food, but doesn't look like there are any in a convenient place for me, so I'll have to go without that for a little while. Tall birds, I think, are one of the easiest things to kill that people sort of get killed by, just because like the kiting pattern for them is really wonky, so it's quite common for people to get hit by them and take a lot of damage. Because if you do get hit by a tall bird, they do huge amounts of damage, but once you get used to them, they're one of the most reliable sources of easy food, I think, in the game. Even more so, really, than the koalaphant or the beefalo, just because they always sort of spawn in the same place, so you always know where they are. They don't turn into huge, gigantic, angry swarms like the koalaphant or the beefalo do. And yeah, they just, I think they're sort of the all-around most convenient way to get meat if they happen to be around. Cats would be, but they seem to stop spawning after a while, so that kind of puts a damper on that. Speaking of damp, I kind of need to cut this down without getting too wet. Let's put on straw hat, that'll help. There we go. We've been getting lucky not having to fight any tree guards, but I'm pretty sure one's going to come up eventually at the rate I've been chopping through trees. It is the way they work. I should also probably build a lightning rod at some point in time, but you know what, we're going to live dangerously and not do that just yet. Alright, so... well, we're out looking for... You can look for koalaphant tracks going anywhere if you just happen to see them, so I might as well go down here and start doing that thing that I wanted to do, which is get stuff for... That's gunpowder. And of course we'll need niter for the summer anyway, so it's a pretty useful thing to be doing. Alright, let's see here. This is one of those reasons why you might consider going into the cave, is if you end up using all of your gunpowder up, killing, like, gigantic, well, giants or whatever. Like, you'll need to go into the caves to get more of it. It's not really my favorite thing to be doing, but, you know, whatever. It's what you have to do. I'd almost consider making a wall, honestly, but don't think that that's really necessary quite yet. And I don't think it would help enough against those giants. They tear through buildings pretty quickly. Okay, we're going to go hunting and see if we can find some tall birds in this mixed biome. Sometimes you find them here, but usually not. Oh, it's another Maxwell biome. There's a lot of these here. Oh, that's a lot of knights. I don't want to fight that many knights, even with Abigail around. Okay, and of course, they're not really worth any food either. There's a plug hole right there, so like if worse comes to worse and I need more gunpowder like really desperately, that's where I'm going to have to go basically. And, you know, that's fine, I guess. That's not really the worst thing to have to do. It's just that I don't particularly like the underground all that much. Oops. There we go. Was not paying attention to the time at all there. Okay, so base, may as well head back to it since nothing seems to be getting done here. It's nice to find qualifiant tracks sort of when you're running around at the night though. It's sort of the best time to find them because you'll end up with a good amount of time to track it down in the morning. Let's actually burn down these trees. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, well, whatever. Are there any other trees here that I want to burn? No, not really. It's too close to that. I could burn these ones. I think a little bit more of that charcoal would be a good idea, especially since we were planning on getting a little bit of gunpowder. Oops. There we go. And it should be morning. There we go. Perfect. Okay, I'm hearing music that something's happening. I'm not sure what it is, though. Wet charcoal that was recently on fire. Fantastic. Okay, now I just have to go try and remember what the recipe for gunpowder was. I think it was charcoal. It could be ash. I can't really remember. I'm pretty sure it's charcoal, though, so let's find out. Let's see here. I can't even remember what tab it's under because, like, I just don't ever build the stuff. Endothermic fire, blah, blah, blah. Tools. Is gunpowder a tool? I doubt it. Survival. Well, I could build my thermal stone now. That might be a good idea. And apparently I never prototyped a backpack. That's good of me. Okay, so... is it science? Could be science. Gunpowder. Okay, I need rotten eggs. Well, okay, well, that's easy enough. Done. Alright, on our way to getting rotten eggs. Okay, perfect. And let's get random crops planted right now. I don't think I need more eggplants for a little bit. Chester, out of the way. There we go. Okay, so yeah, the gunpowder will help us just in the event that we can't manage to get any of the things that we would normally want. I'm not sure if leaving the eggs here is the best idea, since something might come along and just take it, which would be real annoying, but it's the best we can do right now. Anyway, we're going to go off hunting today. That's really what we need to be doing. We need some meat. And this is like one of the few times I've gone through this far into the game and not actually stopped to get a qualifiant. I mean, it's bad of me. Should have been doing more due diligence as far as not dying goes, but whatever. You know, you do what you do. We have been getting distracted by an awful lot of different random little things and sidetracks and figuring things out, so, you know, that's always a good reason to be in a situation. Okay. And if we're lucky, I'll be able to show you the sort of, like, problematic hound wave that comes along with hunting. Because hunting isn't safe anymore. Hunting's not a reliable means of not getting murdered while you're looking for food, which is a real shame, because I liked that about hunting. Where's Abigail gone? I might have to reset the game again or something. I don't really know here, but yeah, Abigail seems to be just completely gone. It's fantastic. It's wonderful. Okay, we don't really have anything we need to build, though, so we can afford to just run around and look for stuff. Let's grab that. And, yeah. Not sure where the hell Abigail is. Come on, Abigail. Yeah, no, she's probably stuck on something again. I'll have to reset the game at some point, but, you know, for qualifiant hunting, we don't really need Abigail that badly. I mean, I can take a qualifiant. I've taken a qualifiant with, like, Wendy, using nothing but, like, a hatchet before, so, like, that's how predictable their kiting behavior is. It's just really easy to get them, so. Okay, I guess we're just gonna scavenge a little bit for now, but this is really quite awkward as far as what I like to do goes, but... Oops. Probably want to get enough that I can make a siesta hut for summer, just in case, but it might be that we're not going to need one. I don't know, it's hard to say. We have the fridge, we'll be able to make an endothermic stone, so it's not like we'll be desperate for temperature control, because that is actually a pretty decent combination right there, but still. Okay, I don't think Abigail died. And we're still not seeing any tracks whatsoever. I don't know what determines how common they are. Oh look, it's those bees still. Fantastic, good for them. Could just be that there's like glitches in the AI this particular patch, so who knows. I think I hear Abigail. Is she fighting something? I hear, like, that sound that Abigail makes when she's getting hit by something. No, I don't know. I really don't. It's very peculiar. Especially because I just have no idea where she is, like, at all anymore. It's a little bit worrisome, especially if, like, a hound wave or something comes along. I'll be in a bit of a pickle, because Wendy is not exactly the best grade A fighter in this game. Far from it. I should actually go look up in the bug notes to see if this is a persistent problem, or if it's just me, or if I'm doing something in particular, or what, but this could potentially be a real big problem. Okay, I don't know if you guys are still angry, but I'm betting you are, so let's... Yeah, you're still angry. Okay. Man, I'm just not seeing any qualifiant tracks. Okay, we need to start getting back home. It's almost dark. Okay, there she is. What's she attacking? Huh. Alright, well, whatever. And just about darkness. We're going to need to probably make another torch. No, we should be able to make it. Yeah, we'll be fine. Okay. One of the things I should consider doing is set up my endothermic fire pits. Let's see, where do I want to put it? I don't want to just make an endothermic fire, I want to make the endothermic fire pit, so for that I need some resources here. Oh crap, I only have one gold nugget left. Okay, well that's not a big problem. We can always go get a couple more. And we need shapestone for that as well, so we've got some stone, that's fine. Okay, well, I'm going to do a quick reset, I think, just so that I can get Abigail to stop doing whatever the hell it is she's doing again. Not sure what's causing this bug, but it's a bit of an annoying one for a person like me, obviously, because I'm using Wendy. But yeah, I'll see you in... Okay, and we're back, so I guess we're going to find out if, yeah, there's Abigail. Don't really know what's causing that or why that fixes it, but, you know, maybe I should send a bug report over to the developers. That would help them out a bit. I mean, it's not overly serious or anything, but, like, it's still one of those ones that they probably would want to know about in case they... I'm sure someone must have told them, but I might as well check. So yeah, off we go. We're going to have to get a little bit more gold as well, I guess. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. And I guess if that pile of meat is still lying around down around this area, I could pick that up as well. But that probably has turned to rot by now, so... Especially, yeah, that's turned to rot. Here it is. Okay, well, it tells me that I'm in where I want to be, so... There we go. And let's just grab up a little bit more gold while we're at it. I don't know. I think the problem with the objective of, like, meeting the giants in this sort of game is that, like, it takes a long time before you get a chance to. Especially if you want to meet like the moose or the bearger. The thing that's like moose is like a mix between a moose and a goose, and it's like just actually called a goose or a moose, like alternately. Because like the sort of mixing the names together, you still end up with some letter and then O-O-S-E, so like their name's just sort of wonky, but like bearger is a mix of bear and badger. That doesn't really work with moose or goose combined together, so the spring giant, like, you'd have to wait a full year before you get to meet it, so it's a little bit wonky. Okay, science. I need to refine this first. Okay. And then I need 2 batteries. And how many stone did I need? 4. That's actually a lot more than I thought it was. Alright, there we go. And we'll put this one, I think, here. It's relatively close to the Icy Flingomatic, so Icy Flingomatic won't burst into flames. Which is, or sorry, the Endothermic Fire Pit won't burst into flames, which would be awkward. I'm not actually sure if the Icy, or the Endothermic Fire can be lit on fire. That would be really weird. That would be like a fire pit that gets burst into flames. I mean, that would be very poorly optimized fire pit. Okay, how are we doing here? Still nuts. I'm betting like I'm just missing tracks all over the place. It's that time of day right now where like the sun is sort of on the screen at an oblique angle, and I can have like most of the screen because my gigantic head is blocking off most of it, but there's like a lot of the screen is just this weird glare that I can't really see very well, and it's like that might be just me walking past a ton of these. So I guess I'll find out while editing if I'm just missing a ton of tracks and just am failing utterly, but I kind of get the feeling like I'm just not in the right area for Qualiphant, which is, there's no real rhyme or reason that I've ever been able to discern about them being anywhere in particular, so, you know, it's really sort of awkward looking for Qualiphant and not finding any. Especially when I'm so overly reliant on the damn things. But on the other hand, like, this is that really heavy rain, so I don't want to be back at base just in case, because this could very well, this is the kind of rain that looks like it could turn into frogs, and I still haven't had a frog rain. So, like, I'm predicting that there's usually going to be at least, like, one a season, typically. So, I'm probably not going to spend the night back in base. I'm probably going to start a fire up in the middle of Lord knows where, and try and survive out the rain. But I've got an actual umbrella, so we should be okay. We should be fine. It's not like we're in any danger here. Yeah, I have to remember to avoid this place during summer because it'll probably just all light on fire if I go around here. And that would be a real shame. A lot of good resources here. Okay. Good chunk of berries will keep me fed for a while. I think... Did I have enough silk? I wonder if I need to go hunting for silk again. You need silk a little bit. I think you need some for this siesta tent. Not 100% on that, but I'm pretty sure I did. Maybe it's under survival, but I don't think I'll be able to see what it's made out of here. But yeah, it's a good way to keep cool during the summer and skip some of the days, but still. Missing that much time is just always sort of awkward, especially because it's time that you could have been doing stuff since... I mean, summer's bad, but you can still do stuff during the day. Winter, too. I'm gonna get hit by lightning running around with a parasol like this. It's just gonna happen. It's gonna be great. I've noticed that there does seem to be, like, more... I've been getting hit by lightning a little bit more often when I've been running around wearing, like, the umbrella. Not sure if that's intentional or if that's just me having weird luck, but it hasn't happened this playthrough yet, so... Could just be a coincidence. Or maybe it was because I was wearing a helmet running around, because I was playing as Wigfrid when I kept getting hit by lightning mostly. No, Weber got hit by lightning a lot too when he was running around with the parasol. So, hard to say. Holy hell, I'm really not finding Qualiphant tracks. Huh. Alright, let's see if I can actually kill one of these guys. Nope. Okay, well, whatever. I'm assuming that you're supposed to use a ranged weapon on them, but I haven't really bothered to get them. I'm guessing they drop like a drumstick or morsel, just like a... well, like a turkey kind of, but... it's a little bit hard to say for sure. Yeah, let's set up camp here, I guess. It's not really a great place or anything, but it's the best we're gonna get for the night. Let's make popcorn and piss everybody off a little bit. There we go. Mmm, popcorn. Much less nourishing than regular corn. Delicious. It's the one thing that people will never let me live down. Well, there's probably other things, just like that's the most notable one from my perspective. Examine wet Abigail. Examine wet campfire. Examine wet whatever, okay. Herein lies the folly of man, Niter. That's an interesting phrase for it. I'm almost surprised that she didn't, oh, maybe she quotes Oppenheimer when she makes dynamite or something. Chester seems to have gone missing, that's wonderful. Where are you, Chester? Just south of here, weird. Wonder what he's doing down there. All sullen and alone in the dark. Alright. No frogs, but this is a long-lasting rain. My top hat's just about to go kaput. Well, we can put the football helmet on once day breaks. Our sanity should actually be fine right now. It's just that during the night it would go down otherwise, and I want to keep it sort of full. Okay. So let's put on that football helmet since it won't really degrade. And it protects a little bit against the rain, so good enough. Okay. They've probably done something like changed how Qualiphants spawn, and I'm just like not finding any of them because I don't know what I'm doing anymore. And like, oh, okay. How come I can't attack him? Huh. Strange. I think that one's actually might just be a bit glitched. That one's kind of glitchy. Okay, yeah, no, hitting these, they just sort of run away. Alright, well, that's fair. Although, it could just be because I'm playing as this particular character. Might not have anything to do with the actual, like, buzzards. Might just be that my character's too weak to one-shot them. I do take 2 spears to kill them with a rabbit, kill a rabbit or whatever, so... very well just could be Wendy. Alright, that's lovely. Rain's gone. If I were a Koalaphant track, where would I be? Actually, what I should show you guys is what this place looks like the sort of deciduous forest biome. It looks really neat when you've got this as... I'm wondering if he's cooking it, but apparently he doesn't want it, so I'll just take it from him. Fantastic. Okay, so like this place, when you're on low sanity, it looks really, really tripped out. It's really great. I think that this is my favorite place to be when I'm going insane. We're not for the fact that there's nothing here to do when you're going insane, but you know, it looks really cool. It looks like you're just on the weirdest trip. But yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. All right. Well, kind of do need to find some form of meat before summer starts, though. So I might have to go draw aggro through the beefalo herds with Abigail. That might be what I have to do here. If I'm gonna do that, I might have to wait till dusk to do it. But yeah, if you do that, like, she'll kill a whole bunch of beefalo. I'm not really sure how she manages to. You'd think that they'd kick her ass, but she manages to do just fine against them. So it's a good way to get a lot of meat. Now, I could also just stand here in the frogs and let her kill a bunch of frogs, but I don't like messing with frogs because it takes forever to pick up all my stuff again. Alright, I'm gonna go back to base and find the pigman just standing there eating all my eggs. The ones that I wanted to go rotten. It's gonna be great. It'll be hilarious. I'll be so angry. Oh, there's a lot of eye plants around here. Like, I know that I'm hanging around this area, but I don't usually see two growing naturally this close together. Righto. Right on, you show that eyeball who's boss. You'd think they get along just fine, because they're both sort of like weird, creepy things, but, you know, whatever. Alright. I can guarantee, like, if someone's going to be able to be like, you missed so many tracks. Someone's just going to point out, like, all these tracks that I'm missing. They're going to be all over the place. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. Okay, let's harvest our crops before we continue on looking, just so that we're not out and about too long. Okay, that, and we'll eat this as well. Haven't seen a single dragon fruit yet. Okay. So yeah, pomegranate's pretty good. We'll just eat them as is. That's fine. Alright. You goddamn qualifiants, where are you? I will... Oh right, that was a big pile of sticks, right. Well, it's convenient anyway. It's probably like spawned in a swamp somewhere. That doesn't mean I want to actually go check, because the moment I check would be the moment that that gets invalidated. I remember seeing like a bunch when I was doing earlier things, but I was usually too busy and under-equipped to actually go deal with it. Hey Beefalo, I know you're pissed off and angry, but you know, whatever. Alright, got that, Chester. Good. Okay. Well, the herd would replenish itself pretty well. I mean, there are quite a lot of beefalo, so we can just kill a big wad of beefalo. But, I don't know. I think that that might just be a bad idea. Oh, here we go. Finally. Not a great time of day for this, but finally. Alright, Chester, what do you want to take here? Do you want to take my niter for now? And let's give you these spare... There we go. Because I'm going to need some torches for the night. Okay. There we go. I love hunting it on the savanna grass stuff. It makes it so much easier than hunting it on anything else, basically. Watch as it walks like right onto that dark foresty tile and just disappears from Earth. It'll be great. It's fantastic. It always happens. Hunting that stuff at night is a pain in the ass. Okay. Well, we've gone quite a distance. Oh, look how easy this is. Oh, and we found it. Oh, shit. Okay, it's a good thing we got our helmet. Like I said, it's no longer safe to hunt these tracks things, because that is the reason. Alright, so let's grab up all that monster meat. We can still make use of it to turn into eggs, but still, after all that, that's what we get. Seriously. Seriously, game. This is how it's gonna be. Oh, man. Okay, well, I did say I did want to find that so I could show you that. So yeah, now when you follow those tracks, there's a small % chance that you'll get that encounter instead of a Qualiphant. The Qualiphant is usually still more likely, but that one does happen often enough that you have to keep in mind that it can happen. So if you're out hunting and you're on low health or some shit like that, it can actually be really dangerous. So you don't want to be running around on low health for that sort of thing. You want to make sure that you're as healthy as possible when you're hunting a Qualiphant. And like, you know, just if you're fighting one of those things, you want to like make sure that you've got a helmet on before you get in combat, and you want to have a good weapon. Like if it's a Qualiphant and you know it's a Qualiphant, like you see it right there and it's standing around, you can just pick up an axe and you can kill it. But that thing I wouldn't really fight with an axe. I would preferably attack that only with an actual weapon of some sort. A spear is fine, but you need a helmet. It's like you don't need a helmet and you don't need a spear really to fight a Qualiphant. Okay, we're gonna actually cook this up. A little bit more health when you cook those, so yeah, now we're back up to full. Fantastic. Easy. Good times. Alright, so let's fertilize these. Not accidentally eat the fertilizer, as I tend to do. Alright, there we go. And yeah, let's keep looking for a friggin' Qualiphant. Because I would really like to be able to eat one. I want to eat one all the more now that I've been, like, hunting down something which is sort of like a Qualiphant, but is not actually a Qualiphant. That's just mocking. That's just like, cruel. That's some sort of cosmic joke, as committed by some asshole that doesn't like people. Okay. And of course now it rains, too. Alright, well, you know what? You know what, game? You're not going to get the best of me. What we can actually... I'm considering just going up and beating up a bunch of pigmen. We've got Abigail, so it's not actually that hard to beat pigmen right now. I've got a football helmet, I've got, like, my tentacle spike. So, yeah, we're gonna go fight some pigmen, why not? I need the meat that badly, and they're way the hell away, so it's not like I can rely on them for anything else. They'll respawn before I actually need anything out of them. Okay, so they were way down this way. And who knows, maybe I'll be spared. Maybe I'll see some Qualiphant tracks on the way there, and it'll end up being another wolf, and it will kill me on the way there. I didn't know this didn't rot. You can eat this stuff. It's not something I'd recommend ever eating, personally, but you can in fact eat this stuff. Alright. I forget what it does. It, like, reduces your sanity by a huge margin, so I think it was mostly designed if you wanted to go insane again and go on a rampage killing shadows to get nightmare fuel. It's a good way to do that, I think. Alright, so we got you assholes. Alright. Uh-oh. Okay, so they killed Abigail, but that's fine. Okay, well, whatever. This was an awful lot of pigmen to draw aggro on. I probably could have done it a little bit differently. Ouch. Damn it. So much easier with wait for it. Oh, damn it. Okay, there we go. Oh god. I hate fighting in this game so much. Okay, we got him. There we go. Alright. Let's roll. Let's roll, guys. Okay, so yeah, Abigail died. That's fine. We've been really good about keeping our sanity above par, so it's not too bad when Abigail gets killed. It's like really bad if Abigail gets killed and you're on low sanity and you can't keep your sanity up and you're having problems. But when you're ahead of the game, like it's not that bad. So this isn't too bad a situation to be in or anything. We're gonna need way more hay, I think. Yeah, we're gonna need more hay, so we're gonna go deal with that pretty soon. Because we are gonna need a lot for rope for more nonsense that we're going to be building, and we're going to want more for just summer in general. I tend to use a lot of grass. Okay, let's roll back to base here. There we go. Alright. I've actually got what I need to make a sewing kit now. I might go and do that pretty soon. That would probably be a good idea, because I did find those hound's teeth fighting those damned imposter koalaphants that I hunted down. So that could potentially be a good thing. Alright. But yeah, we're going to need more drying racks. 2 is just not going to be quite enough. Looks like our crops are all ready though, which is nice. Alright. All shitty crops though, but you know what, whatever. Alright, there we go. And we will need a little bit of wood actually before we go to sleep. Alright. Okay. So, what can we do? We're in a really sort of not great position here. And that's pretty decent health. That's good enough. Okay. Put away that as well. Damn it. I was hoping I could put goop in the fridge, but apparently not. Okay. Alright. Alright, there's eggs I wanted to put in the fridge as well. Since this will be enough rotten eggs. Like, how bad are these? They're pretty much on the way, so that shouldn't be too far down. Okay. Another drying rack up here. It's good. Go, and we'll put one down here as well, so just before it turns dark. There we go. Let's grab our beef. Throw it on there. It'll take freaking forever to dry because it is like raining and it is spring. Spring is a bad time for drying racks, but it's almost summer, which is when you want to have drying racks because like food dries up really quickly during summer. In fact, it dries up like too quickly, so almost. All right, there we go. And we'll want to make a crock pot pretty soon as well. Let's see here. Don't have anywhere near enough of that, but let's see. Do you have rocks, Chester? No. Do I have rocks in here? Yes, okay. Okay, let's roll, Chester. Or you stay back and sleep. It's okay, Chester. You can relax. Okay, so we're gonna build a crock pot. I haven't been building these lately, like anywhere near as much as I really used to. I don't really know why. I just haven't really found I need the crock pot recipes as much. It might just be so that I can like get rid of food a bit faster and more easily. Because like otherwise I end up with all the rot. But you know, good habit to get into is having a crock pot, so. Alright, well whatever. Can't really cut that down right now. Okay. Well, I guess I could have just hung around down there after all. Okay, and I think it's just about summer, so we're going to have to make our thermal stone as well. That's going to be like grade A priority in just a little bit, so that we can avoid burning to death in the blistering heat of summer. I hate summer personally, but you know, it happens. Summer happens. It happens once a year at least, so I think we've got one more day before summer hits us. Like a ton of flaming bricks. But that also means it's been like 5 days, and I probably need to wrap up this Let's Play for... Oh, Houndwave. I hear a Houndwave. Why is it that whenever I'm about to round up an episode, like a Houndwave, it's almost like a universal law? It's like, when does the Houndwave come? It's like, the Houndwave comes whenever you're trying to stop the episode. They're saying that they don't want me to end the episode, I guess? That's nice of them. That's very charitable. Okay, so... Let's go make our thermal stone, though. Damn it. Really? Okay, does anyone else have any rocks so I can skip that step? Yes. Okay. Good. Thermal stone. Into the fridge. Alright. Let's get to the beefalo herds. I think that's going to be how we're going to deal with it this time. I kind of need to pick up more manure for more farms anyway, so it's not really a big deal. Just about at full sanity, that's good. Well, yeah, let's put on our tentacle spike, even though it's gonna be a little bit not fighting. Up yours, hound. This truck stops for nobody. Okay, the problem here is going to be Chester, I think, ultimately. But let's see if we can draw them through the beefalo herds. There we go. And I could go in there to collect the delicious rewards for it, but... Huh. Okay, this just got even weirder. Now there's honey lying around because they're... Oh wow, the bees killed one. Huh. Well, that's fortuitous, but also going to be a little bit tricky. Okay, I think that's going to be mostly what we're going to get out of this. They're dropping a lot of honey. Okay, that's... yeah, no, that's a stinger. Okay, so yeah, that was a little bit fortuitous. It's a lot of... That's good honey. Okay, yeah. So we'll go back, we'll build our crock pot, and we'll call that an episode, because, yeah, we'll be pretty much done there. I do need more grass, but we're well on our way to having enough of that, so that's not really a big... It's not a big issue. These guys should be docile now. Yes, they are. Perfect. Since it is just pretty much the end of spring, these guys calm down, and you can go up to them, I guess? I didn't really have a chance to pick up any manure, but I don't think I'm going to really have a time to do that here. So, anyway, yeah, well, I'll head back and I'll finish up the crock pot. I mean, having that figured out is probably a good idea. Alright. And I also need to repair my umbrella, come to think of it. So I really do need a sewing kit. Okay, so I'm going to put the crock pot... I'm going to pick this sapling. I'm actually going to relocate this one. Ooh, watermelon. Perfect. Just in time. Okay, so watermelon, like, the fact that it makes you as wet as it does is kind of bad, actually. So they're not the best means of keeping dry in summer, but, like... Oh, crap, it's a frog. Frog. Why today? It's almost summer, you assholes. Okay, I'm gonna get the hell away from my base. Everything. All the... I hate everything. Oh, this is the worst. Okay. Alright, alright. God, son of a bitch. Look at this. Look at this. This is so dickish. Okay, so we want to get these frogs to spawn as far away from our base as we can. There was just a hound wave, seriously. There was just a hound wave. And yeah, once they're as far away as possible, we can start trapping some of them, I guess, but yeah, this is just really awful. I might have to eat something or something like that. But anyway, that's our episode. It's pretty clear to me that we're not going to get a chance to make ourselves our damned anything that we wanted to, because the game's a dick. The game is the dickest of dicks. But anyway, I hope you found this enjoyable, and of course, as always, I hope to see you all next time.